Team-sideline.
It's grind time. Yeah, we on the sideline.
Tonight on this Week 14 playoff edition of Sideline 2024. It's the second round of the high school football playoffs as teams around our first coast continue their push for a state championship. Up in the WIC, a sellout crowd watched the Brunswick Pirates battle Coffee. The Pirates looking to advance to the regional finals in the GHSA. Back here in the Sunshine State, Cornelius Ingram's Hawthorne Hornets hosted Lafayette. The Hornets hoping to get one step closer to a three-peat. Over on the north side of Jacksonville, Donovan Maslin's Reigns Vikings went head-to-head with McCullough at the Graveyard with a spot in the regional finals on the line. Also, Zarephath Eagles battled Palm Beach Christian. The Eagles, with a victory, will play for the state championship next week for the first time since 2022. Plus, we've got your play of the week, hit of the week, band of the week, cheerleaders of the week, fans of the week, and your hashtag team sideline photos. So let's get this show rolling right now.
Team-sideline.
It's grind time. Yeah, we on the sideline.
Hello, my friends. Welcome to this playoff edition of Sideline 2024. I'm Chris Porter. We've got a jam-packed show, and it is going to be G-O-O-D good. Bottom line, you win, you go on, you lose, you go home. Let's go talk to my team, at least show you my squad, the guys that make me look good every single week. Here they are. We got Shaws, we got Toby, we got Alessio, Jim Mays, Ashley. Bottom down here, we've got Cole, T3, Tegan, Oben, DJ, and my baby girl, my aunt, not just in the big board, but she's in the house tonight. But let's roll those highlights as we go up to Hawthorne. The Hornets flipping their way onto the field. The Hornets taking on Lafayette, and they wasted no time getting the party started right and getting it started quickly. Adrian Curtis and Demetrius Brown, huge game. Woo, you fancy, huh? A few plays later, Raheem Moore says, give me some more. Meet him in the end zone. That's where it's going down, 7-0 Hornets. Next, Hornets drive, Keon Johnson, where is he? Whoop, there he is, and watch him just refuse, and I mean refuse to go down. It takes the entire Lafayette defense to finally stop him. Player of the Week nominee, 30-yard game. Hornets on the move, Curtis. Once again, big things popping. Raheem Moore, little things completely stopping. Got the foot in, touchdown Hornets. 14-0, they were not done. Now Lafayette on offense, deep in their own territory. Ethan Thomas with the safety. When it was all said and done, the Hornets got the job done tonight. Give me that final score, 44-15.
The Hawthorne Hornets are now just 2 victories away from an incredible 3rd straight state title. Now, when having so much success, it could be easy becoming complacent. But yet again, after a dominating victory, head coach Cornelius Ingram noting that satisfaction is never an option when you're a Hornet.
I probably start every team meeting by telling them they're not that good. But I have a mature bunch, and it starts with our senior leadership. Our kids, they kind of understand the standard here. Of course, we know games won't be perfect, but we strive for greatness every single day. I'm able to keep my guys humble, right? I can do things my way here at Hawthorne, being from here. The community understands me, my players understand me. I'm a player's coach as well, and I have a great group of young men.
Now, no matter who Hawthorne has to face in the rural state semis, they'll be right back here next Friday at Annie Mae Phillips Stadium using that home crowd energy. Reporting at the home of the Hornets, Shaz Barani, First Coast Sports.
Thank you, Shaz. From Hawthorne to the nation's oldest city, where the White Commanders paid a visit to the St. Augustine Yellow Jackets. Already up 21-0 St. Augustine is when Lachlan Hewitt hooks up with Samarian Wingo, who's in the end zone. 28-0 Yellow Jackets. They were buzzing down in the nation's oldest city. Don't believe me, just watch. Trindale Anderson says holla at a player when you see him in the streets. He gets that one into the end zone. St. Augustine beat Ed White tonight, 38-14.
Defensively, we're just lights out in the first half. So was really proud of how we came out and started. And to be up 3 scores at halftime in a second-round playoff game was just, it's a blessing. I was really grateful that our kids were so ready to play.
Our game of the week, Providence hosting University Christian. Providence leading by 3 in the 4th quarter, but not for long. Josh Bruton. Nobody is stopping this guy. 24-21. Extra point no good. UC in the lead. Providence with one more chance to possibly do something here. Mason Williams rolling to his left, throwing across his body. Intercepted by Genoa Alfred. UC wins today 24-21.
It's incredible, you know, being graduating from UC and just being around this program as long as I have. To keep winning in November is awesome. There's nothing like it. We get one more week of practice.
The first half was a fluke. Like we didn't play like our best of ability, and then once the second half came, he gave us the right words. He gave us the right knowledge to help us come out and punch a win and move on to the next round.
Walton on the south side of Jacksonville taking on Bolles. Matt Tobin shouting out some instructions, and his team listened. Ethan Drum beating his drum, this time to Chase Collier, who loves putting on for his city. 7-0 Dogs still in the first quarter. Bolles on defense. Wells, Bettenhausen throwing it to the wrong man, intercepted by the main man, C.J. Ennis. Second quarter now, Bolles back on offense, and they're going to work. Beat that drum for that man, Ethan Drum, to Xavier Edwards, who trucks the defender and gets into the end zone. 14-0 Bolles. Bolles' postseason run continues as they blank Walton tonight, 42-0. To the north side of Jacksonville, where the Rangers and Vikings, they hosted Wakulla. The Vikings dominated this game from the start. To Darius Washington into the end zone for the score. He silences the crowd. But right now, they got to shout, "You're at home, Player of the Week nominee." And there's Washington again doing the Cupid shuffle when Wright came all the way back left for the score. They can run the ball and they can throw the ball on the north side of Jacksonville. Timothy Cole lets it rain, and Jalen Pollard is going to clear it out. Touchdown, Vikings. Donovan Maslin's Vikings are on a mission as they beat Wakulla tonight, 63-7. Zarephath taking on Home Coast Christian. Second quarter, the score is 24-18. They get it into the hand of Davion Brown for second rushing touchdown of the half. 32-18 Eagles. Still in that quarter, 32-18, still the same score. Jordan Durham to Jaden McMillan for the easy touchdown score. High definition television, 38-18. Play of the week nominee coming up, my friends. Don't believe me? Just watch. Jordan Durham keeps the ball. He's looking. He goes left, still looking. Watch him. Stiff arm the defender. Stiff arm another. Getting into the end zone. Zarephath plays for the state championship next week. They won a final 68-36. To the west side of Jacksonville we go. Trinity Christian hosting McClay, looking for a bid to the third round. The Conquerors were tied up at 21 in the fourth quarter, but not for long. Terrell Dallas on the left side, refusing to go down, putting on for the city. 28-21 Trinity Christian. Last chance for McClay. George Grant, where is he? There he is, looking. He's got a man, but oh, incomplete. The Conquerors win 28-21, and they're going to the third round of the playoffs as they'll host the game next week against University Christian.
They're just them kids. I mean, you know, these kids love football, you know, and I'm telling you, it's fun to coach them. They come to work every day. And so, you know, for them to hang on and come back and win this ball game, it's just a testament. And they're just going to get better. Every week, they're just going to get better.
And we've watched the Conquerors get better and better each and every week. Hashtag team-sideline. Look at there. The Hornets flipping onto the field. Folks, it's real simple. We like when you show your school pride by whipping out your cell phones, posting your photos on X and Instagram using the hashtag team-sideline. And we'll do just what I'm doing right now. Show your photos here on television. We've got Player of the Week, Hit of the Week, Fans of the Week, Cheerleaders of the Week, Band of the Week. This is a Week 14 edition of Sideline 2024.